Okay.
Yeah.
Was
How
it?
about
Uh, well, the Philippine weather is fine, unlike yesterday.
yeah.
So today, uh, thank God it did not rain the whole
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
So I'm happy because of that.
Yes.
Okay, because lately we are having typhoons,
Mm.
but today the weather is much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about in Vietnam? Do you
Mm.
have typhoons?
Uh, there they one typhoon nearby Vietnam.
Oh,
Yeah. It's maybe will run some province on 30
some proving. What's that?
Thanh Hóa and Quảng Bình
Oh,
in the central of Vietnam.
so it will be on the 30th on Friday.
About 2 day, about
Yes,
maybe 2 day next day.
yes, and it will be on the next day, the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, yes,
Yes, it will be the. Also, it's a busy week for you.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. By the way, before I forgot, did you do your homework?
yes. I finish.
Okay.
Yes, please check.
Oh, so this is him. Okay. He was an my famous person. Okay. Can you read this for me?
Yes, my famous person who I like is Ho Chi Minh President. He was an outstanding leader of Vietnamese people. He has made great contributions to the cause of liberating the Vietnamese people from domination to the French colonialists and the American imperialists. He devotes his life to our nation. He was a was a world culture celebrity.
Okay, very good. But for the last sentence, awarded. Can you say this word awarded?
Sorry.
Here. Uh, oh, it's awarded. Okay. You mispronounced this one. Okay. And also a celebrity. Okay. But for your grammar, your construction is very good. It was
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know Ho Chi Minh?
Today, I know. Just today, because of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He was famous in all over the world.
oh,
Yes. The
but
big president of Vietnam.
yes, actually. Oh, okay. I see his photo now.
Yes.
Yes, and there are lots of articles about him.
Yes.
Is he still alive up to this day?
He died in uh, 1969.
Oh, 1960. Oh, so this was very long time ago. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because
He
I
yes.
saw some pictures of him in
Yes.
colored. So
Yes.
I thought he's still alive. Okay.
Yes.
So he's like so he's
If you visit Hanoi, you
yes.
should visit Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum.
Oh, he has a
Yes,
mausoleum.
mausoleum. Yes, almost foreign tourists will visit his mausoleum.
Yes,
Yes,
because um he made a very big contribution to
yes,
your country.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so okay, very impressive,
Yes.
and his personality is also um he's also very he's a very good person,
Yes.
just like the what's that emperor that we talked about the last time.
Yes.
Okay, like they have the same goal, but this one he's a much kinder person.
Yes.
Okay. Because the late emperor Kwang, was that Kwang, the emperor that we were talking about last
Quang Chu,
time?
um, Quang Trung.
Yes, because Kwang Chung is a little brutal.
Yes.
Or maybe because that's what's happening during their time. Like if you have enemy, you have to kill them.
Yeah.
Okay. But this president here, I think he's more kind, and yeah, he's very fatherly.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I will share my screen with you.
Yes.
Okay. So we can start with our lesson. Okay. So this was. Can you see my screen now, Miss Huyen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So you did a very good job with your homework, and you answered all the question.
Yeah.
Okay. And I understood it very well because your grammar construction are precise.
Yeah.
So now so we are done with this slide. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. Okay. So last time we talked about art, and you said that you are not a fan of art. But
Yeah. Yeah.
anyway, there are lots of form of arts.
Yeah.
So which form of art do you like most?
I think it's a model.
Uh, like modeling.
Yes.
Okay. I like the in the print ad like that
Yes.
in models in magazines and billboard.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a specific model that you like?
Not yes.
Not yet, but you like watching models. How
Yes.
about you? Do you
Sometimes.
pose for yourself? Like, do
Mm,
you know? Like you
yeah.
are the
No.
model in a photo shoot? Not yet.
Not yes.
Okay. Okay. During your wedding, did you have a prenuptial photo shoot?
Photoshop.
Prenup photo shoot, where you become the model. Did you do that with your husband? Like prenup is before you will or before you get married,
Yeah.
you will take a photo with your husband,
Yes.
yeah, and then you act like you're a model.
Yes.
So you did that.
He did that. He
So yes,
uh, he comment I was beautiful.
yeah, yeah. Oh, of course you are.
Yes.
And you were very young back then. Okay. So how about him? Did you also tell him that he looks handsome?
No,
No, you're
because
so bad.
he is not handsome.
Oh, you're
Only
so
my son comment he handsome.
okay.
Yes.
So you're the only person who's saying that he's handsome.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Poor him. Yeah, but he's a good looking person. I saw his photo. He don't look bad.
Uh,
He
he, uh, I think he common.
I oh you think his look is just common for Vietnam men.
Yes,
Okay. Oh, I feel sorry for him. Okay. Okay, so you said that there's no particular model that you like. Yeah. Okay. And about this, do you engage in this form of art? And you also said that some during your prenup. So
yes,
you once in your life, you became the model.
yes.
Okay. And did you enjoy that?
Sorry.
Did you enjoyed the photo shoot?
Yes,
Yes. Okay. Maybe you like trying it again. Would you
yes,
like to try again
yes,
modeling?
yes,
Yes. Yeah. Yes, especially this time where there are a lot of freelance photographer who are
yes,
cheaper. Okay.
yes,
So one day. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. And I think your work in your field of work, like you always take photos.
yeah,
Uh, so it's not possible that you can do Photoshop once
yeah,
again.
yes.
Okay, so
Maybe it will be uh, take place when we have about 20 anniversary wedding anniversary.
when will that happen?
um, I think in the future now
Uh,
we have a 10 10
yeah, oh,
the 10
10 year.
wedding get 10 year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so 10 more, we will wait for 10 more years.
yes, yes,
Okay. Okay, so let's here. But I will not talk about this because we just started. So maybe
yeah,
later on. So now let's jump to our part 2 of our topic. Okay. Okay. So we will talk about listening. Like who are they? Sentences with who are they. So you will be given uh, articles
wow,
about
yes,
people, just and then after reading and knowing them, okay, we will answer this. Who are they? So,
yeah,
and we will also use the past simple of be, was, and were.
yeah,
Okay. But before we talk more about that, I'll just okay. Just to make clear, so we are talking about past tense. So do you know what is a past tense?
yes.
Okay, it's something that happened
Happened
i-
in
like
the past.
yesterday.
Yes,
Yes, in the past. Okay. So, okay, I'll just write it here. Just a guide uh, for you to know when to use was and were.
yes,
Although these are basic English grammar. So, was and were. So, was are for I, he, she, and it.
it,
Yes, and for were is
we,
we.
they,
Yes. Okay, very good. They, your.
you,
I wait. What happened? So this should be here. But anyway, it seems like you know how to use this. You have a background.
Yeah.
Okay, here, you. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so here. Do you know them? Do you know these people?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know Queen Elizabeth of
Yes.
England?
I
Okay. This is yeah, okay. This is her uncle.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, so the this is the father of Queen Elizabeth's father. So this is her uncle, and he was supposed to be the king of England.
Yeah.
But he fell in love, and we will know more about the story when we listen to this audio. Okay.
Yes.
And just tell me if you cannot hear anything.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay, hold on. Um,
3.43.
I can see. I can hear.
okay.
Photo. Who are they?
I think it's King Edward VIII and Wallace Simpson. Let's see. Yes, that's right.
When was he king? I don't remember King Edward.
Well, he was only king for 11 months. In 1936, I think. He was Queen Elizabeth II's uncle.
Why was he only king for a short time?
Because he was in love with Wallace Simpson, the woman in the photo. She was American. The government was against the marriage because she was divorced. It was a terrible scandal. In the end, he abdicated and they got married.
Who was the next king?
His brother, George VI.
Were Edward and Wallace happy?
I think they were happy. They were together for the rest of their lives.
Okay, so would you like to listen again?
Yes.
3.43.
I love that photo. Who are they?
I think it's King Edward VIII and Wallace Simpson. Let's see. Yes, that's right.
When was he king? I don't remember King Edward.
Well, he was only king for 11 months. In 1936, I think. He was Queen Elizabeth II's uncle.
Why was he only king for a short time?
Because he was in love with Wallace Simpson, the woman in the photo. She was American. The government was against the marriage because she was divorced. It was a terrible scandal. In the end, he abdicated and they got married.
Who was the next king?
His brother, George VI.
Were Edward and Wallace happy?
I think they were happy. They were together for the rest of their lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think you're ready to answer these questions.
Yes.
Okay. So who are the two people in the photo?
Um, they they are uh, Queen Elizabeth and Edward King.
They are Queen Elizabeth. What's that
Yes.
again?
And King Edward.
Edward the Eighth.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so for this, okay, okay, so again, here. This is the man is King Edward, right?
Yes.
But the girl is not Queen Elizabeth. She is Wallis Simpson. Okay,
Yes.
I'll write your name.
Yes.
Wallis Simpson. Your name is Wallis Simpson. So, so the answer should be they are they are Wallis Simpson and uh, King Edward. Okay. King Edward the Eighth. Okay. So for the next question, this should be question number 2. What was her nationality? So they are talking about Wallis. What
Yes.
is her nationality?
Yes. Her nationality was American. American.
Her nationality was American. Correct. Okay. Okay, next question. Why did the man abdicate? But first, do you know what abdicate means?
Uh, yes.
Okay. So, why did the man abdicate?
Mm, I think because he he got married with the
With the with an
with
American,
yes
right?
yes
Yes, because he got married with an okay. Because during their time it was forbidden. Okay.
yes
But now as we can see Meghan Markle and King Harry they are
yes
married and Meghan is an American.
yes
Got married. American. Okay. So, next question is who was the next king?
uh, the next king was
Yes.
George six
What's the name again? George. It's George.
George six
Uh, George
six
the
the six
sixth here. Okay. But when you say George, it should be pronounced as uh, like how you say Judge George.
George
George. It's that. That's how you
George
say this. Yes, George.
George
George this. George the sixth. Okay. Okay, very good. So it means that you understood the audio very well. Okay. So next, we'll, okay. So we have it's the same audio. It's the same audio here.
yes
Would you like to uh, listen again to the audio, or are you ready to answer the question?
no I will answer question now.
Okay. So what you will do is from present tense, uh, we will make it to past
Yes
tense.
yes
Okay. Okay. So here, he is the king. In
Yes.
past tense, it will
He
be.
was he was the king.
Okay, very good. Next.
She
She is.
was divorced.
Yes, she was divorced. And last.
They were happy.
Okay, very good. So they were happy. Okay. So, do you have any questions here?
No.
Okay. Okay, so again, this is the script of the audio that you just listened. Okay.
Yes.
So what we will do is we will read the dialogue. So I will be A. I will read
Yes.
this part,
Yes.
and you will read this part, the B.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I will start.
Yes.
I love that photo. Who are they?
I think it's King Edward the Eighth and Wallis Simpson. Let's see. Yes, that's right.
When was he king? I don't remember a King Edward.
Well, he was only king for 11 months, and in 1936, I think, he was Queen Elizabeth is uncle.
Okay. Okay, before I continue, uh, don't forget to read, include the S. So he
Yes,
was.
he
And this
was.
is Elizabeth. It's actually a Roman numeral for two, for second. So Queen Elizabeth II's
Yes,
uncle.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
So, okay, but anyway, we will continue.
yes.
Why was he only king for a short time?
Because he was in love with Wallis Simpson, the woman in the photo. She was American. The government was against the marriage because she was divorced. It was a terrible scandal. In the end, he abdicated and they got married.
Okay. Okay, but again, this is abdicated.
Abdicated.
Okay, so abdicated.
Abdicated.
Okay, good. So, who was the next king?
His brother George VI.
Okay. Were Edward and Wallace happy?
I think they were happy. They were together for the rest of their life.
Okay, okay, so that was good.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, so anyway, so yes, that's basically it. And okay, but I will just talk a little about King Edward and Wallace, okay?
yes,
Because um, this was this was a very big scandal way back in their time.
yes,
Because King Edward, he is actually considered a very good-looking king.
yes,
He is more handsome than King George the Sixth. Okay,
yes,
so he was a bachelor, and then when he fell in love with Wallis, who was American, not just American but also divorced, because divorce is a it was if you are a divorced person, it is a
yes,
scandal if you are part of the royal family. Okay,
yes,
so that's why he abdicated. So it means that he gave up his throne. He gave up his throne, and he married Wallace Simpson. At first, he offered to the council that he will not give up his throne, but when he will marry Wallace, he promised not to have a child with Wallace. But then they did not agree. So as a result, because he was very in love, so that's why he gave up his throne, he abdicated, and uh, he lived a normal life. So not he just so when he gave up his crown, it means that he also gave up his right to be a royalty. So he's not a duke or any. He don't hold any royal title anymore, and he was just a simple, an ordinary citizen when he gave up his throne. So that was their story.
Yes.
Okay. So because of love, he gave up his throne. Okay. So now let's move forward. Okay, so it says here, listen and repeat. Okay. So again, we will listen to an
Yes.
audio, and you will repeat the sentences with the correct rhythm.
Yes.
So just notice the stress in the words. Okay. Anyway, there are underlined here, so it means that the stress are here or the intonations are here.
3.45.
I was at a party.
She was born in Mexico.
My parents were angry.
He wasn't at home.
They weren't very happy.
When were you born?
Where was the hotel?
Was it expensive?
No, it wasn't.
Were they at the concert?
Yes, they were.
Okay. So would you like to listen again?
No.
Okay. Okay, so let's start
Yes.
here.
I was at a party. She
Good.
was she was born in Mexico. My parents were angry. He was he wasn't at home. They weren't they wasn't very happy. When were you born? Where were the where was the hotel? Was it expensive? No, it wasn't. Were they at the concerts? Yes, they were.
Okay, so very good. Okay. So la one last. Okay. Anyway, this is very basic, but
Yeah.
I'll just refresh that. If it is in negative form, so this was will become wasn't, and were will become weren't.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.46. 1.
I'm at home. I was at home.
2.
He's American.
Okay.
3.46. 1.
I'm at home. I was at home.
2.
He's American. He was American.
3.
They aren't famous. They weren't famous.
4.
It's very cheap. It was very cheap.
5.
Where are they? Where were they?
6.
Is she an actress? Was she an actress?
7,
You're right. You were right.
8,
What's his name? What was his name?
9,
She isn't happy. She wasn't happy.
10,
Are they expensive? Were they expensive?
Okay. Okay, because I noticed that these are the only given sentences.
Yes.
Did you take note?
Yes.
Uh, Don't worry because I also did a note. Okay. Okay. So okay. So will you read?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 1. I'm at home. I was at home. Number 2. He is an American. He
Okay.
was an American.
Okay. Good.
Number 3.
Okay.
They
Wait.
are. Yeah.
I'll just wait because I take some notes. So I'll just put it here. Okay. 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 For a minute. Okay. So let's continue with this. He's an American. He's American.
Yes. Number 3. They are famous. They were famous. Number 4. It is is very cheap. It was very cheap. Number 5. Where are they? Where were they? Number 6. Is she an actress? Was she an actress?
Okay. Good.
Yes. You are right. Number 7. You are right. You were right. Number 8. What What is his name? What were his name? Number 9. She isn't happy. She wasn't happy. Number 10. Are they expensive? Were they expensive?
Ay, where am I? Okay, here. Okay, very good. What was it? Okay. So what's basically happened here is they just um, change from present tense to past tense.
Yes.
Okay. So do you have questions here?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So let's move forward. So here. So the grammar is past simple of was and her.
Yeah.
So like this. King Edward's wife was American. Okay. So this was for the past tense. Okay.
Yeah.
She wasn't in class yesterday. Was she ill? The Beatles were famous in 1960s. Were because they were their groups, plural form. Where were you last night? You weren't at home. So again, the agreement of the two words here were and weren't.
Yeah.
So these are just some rules, okay?
Yes.
So again, we use was and were, like you said, to talk about the past. Okay. Okay, so like when we say past, so these are the example, like something that happened yesterday, last night, and in the follow on the years from the past.
Yes.
And these are the examples. On during the introduction of our discussion, we already talked about this. And okay, so actually it was you also gave an examples. Okay, while I was typing, and
Yeah.
you were already saying the um, or the pronoun when we should use was and weren't. Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't think I have to explain this further.
Yes.
Am I right? Because I think you have prior knowledge about this.
Yes.
So what we will do is we'll just practice how to use it. Okay. Because if we're talking about the rules, if I will make an assessment, I can see that you know the basic rules of this
Yes.
grammar.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just practice.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, but first, okay, with this were given, the Galileo. Do you know him, Galileo Galilei?
I don't know.
Okay, so he's a scientist. It's given here. The Wright brothers, their inventor. Rembrandt. Okay. Who are these people? Rembrandt.
I I
Do you know them?
I don't know anyone here.
So what we will do is okay, first we will match. I also don't know these people. But okay, anyway, here. Galileo Galilei was where's the here science.
Yes.
Okay. Wright brothers. I know few, like I know Galileo, I know the Wright brothers, and Gandhi.
Yeah.
How about the Bronte sisters? Do you know him? Do you know them?
I am I have ever heard, but I didn't remember.
Yes. Remember the paintings with three people?
Uh, yes.
Yes. And the where they are famous for Jane Eyre.
Painter. Yeah.
Yes. So they are
Paint,
writers.
writer.
Here they are writers. Next, Rembrandt. Rembrandt is they're here. I think they are famous for paint.
Paint.
I'm not even so sure about this. Yes, they are a paint maker. Gustav Mahler. Okay, so Gustav Mahler is a composer. So he's associated with music.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix. Oh, okay. So this person here, Jimi Hendrix, is he sings. Okay. Okay. So where will we put him? He's a rock guitarist.
Yeah.
Also music. Okay, there are nine. Also for music. Gandhi. Okay, Gregory. Do you know Gandhi?
I don't know.
Like Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, like he's famous, I think, in India. Okay,
Yeah.
actor. Um, Here, act. And okay, Nelson. For Nelson, and he is for politics. I hope you can see the arrow clearly. Gandhi. I think Gandhi is also associated with politics. Okay, I'll just make colors. Okay. Okay, so Galileo is for science here. So, okay, the answers are given. Was a scientist? The Wright brothers were inventors. The Wright brothers, they actually invented the first plane. Okay. So they are the person who's responsible that we have planes today.
Yeah.
Okay, Rembrandt. Let's see. Rembrandt
Brand
is
was scientist. Were
let's,
a scientist.
okay. I want to see
Ah,
here.
sorry. Yeah. Rambis was a painter.
Was a painter. Painter. Okay, next.
Uh, watermelon
Gustav.
was
Excuse.
scientist, right?
I Oh, here. I think
Uh,
music.
musician.
Yes. So was a
Was
music.
a musician.
Next, Jimi Hendrix. Can you
He
see? Here's the arrow.
uh,
Okay.
he was he was musician also.
Okay. Yes. They're the same. Okay. The Bronte sisters.
His sister were writer.
Yes. Okay. Very good. We're right. They writers. Gandhi.
Gandhi was a politician.
A politician. Nelson Mandela.
Mm,
Arrow. Okay. I think they're just the same.
Nel- Nelson was a politician.
Very good. And then next one, Gregory and Peck. Here's their
J-
arrow.
uh, Jerry Peck and Clark Gable was actor,
Uh,
actors.
okay. Can you say it again? Gregory Peck and Clark
Were
Gable.
were an
Okay, were
were actor.
were actors. Okay. Okay, very good. Do you have questions here?
No.
No, okay, so let's continue. Okay, so here, let's see if you can answer these questions. Okay,
Yes.
so first, where were you born?
I was I was born in Nam Định province.
Mm, That is that two words?
Nam Định.
Okay, Nandina,
Yeah.
province. Yes. I was born in. Okay, very good. Next.
Yeah. Uh, my pre- my parents were born Nam Định province also. Too.
My parents
Were born
were
in Nam Định
born
province.
in Nandina province.
Yeah.
Okay. Number three. Were you at home at 6 o'clock yesterday?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Good. Yes, I was. Okay. Who were with you? Oh,
Uh,
who were you with?
uh, I was with my husband and my sons.
Okay. Last. How old were you on your last birthday?
I was 31 on my last birthday.
Okay, very good.
Yes,
Okay, so that was fast.
yes,
So that was very good answers from you. Okay, so everything here is correct.
yeah,
So are you ready for the next slide, or
yes,
would you like? Okay. Okay, so here we will have a free talk. Okay. So talk freely to your teacher about your favorite historical figures. Actually, this is also connected with your homework.
yes,
Okay, because in your homework you gave a person which
yeah,
is very significant in
yeah,
your history.
yes,
Okay. Okay, but let's talk a little more about your president Hu Min.
yes,
So of course, he was a president. Okay.
yes,
Okay. He okay. So let's just give a little review here.
yes,
So it says here figures, so more than one person. But that's just anyway. Let's just talk about one. So what did they do? He was it says her day, but since we'll
yes,
just talk about one person,
yes.
okay, we'll just use
He he was
singular.
a he was a president.
He was a president. Okay. Or where was he from?
He was he was from Nghệ An province.
Okay, let's not just mind my.
Yeah.
Let's not mind. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he was from Huyen province. Happened to them or to him during his lifetime. Okay. Anyway, okay, just you answered a lot in your assignment, but just give me one thing that he did.
Uh, he led the Vietnamese army and mm, people against the French and American.
Okay, that's long. I'll just copy your assignment. American. Okay. 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 Would you mind if I just keep writing that?
Yeah,
Okay. And okay, so these are just the same. His accomplishment was also it was also the same thing that you mentioned. Okay, that
yeah, yes,
okay. Okay, so that's it, and we are ready for our part three. So okay. Anyway, okay, I'll just also give you your corrections.
yeah,
So for your corrections, um, actually, you did very well again this day.
yeah,
See, you answered everything correctly. But during the dialogue, like here, there are few words that you mispronounce. Okay. Um, like, but this is understandable because it looks like ILL, right? Because it's numeral. But after I corrected you, I think you were confused.
yeah,
You already know that it's Elizabeth the Second.
yeah,
Okay. And also, um, you tend to forget to pronounce the last word that has an S sound, like the was.
yeah.
Okay. But that
I,
can be easily corrected.
yes, I always forget
Yes.
the last
Oh. But
S sound. Yeah,
actually, that's common for Vietnamese to forget sometimes the
yes,
S.
I
I
think
also
so.
noticed that with my other students,
Yeah,
like was.
yeah,
Okay. And okay, and oh, but it's okay, George. Um, eventually, you got to say his name correctly,
yeah,
so that's very good. So that's for your pronunciation. Just practice the words with an S sound. Okay, I'll just write here. Practice the words that ends with S sound.
yeah.
Okay, that's for your pronunciation.
Yes.
And also, for other corrections, um, earlier you mentioned this particular sentence. Only myself comment. Like
Yeah,
this was when we were talking about your husband. Like you said
yeah,
that only myself comment that he is handsome.
yeah,
You're a bad wife. But anyway, like I think you're just being honest and subjective about. I mean objective about your opinion. But anyway, instead of saying only myself, just say I only say comment that myself. Alright, this one. I only comment that to him. Okay.
yes,
Just for Instead of using myself, just say I. Okay. I only
Yes.
comment that to him. Um, and he also said this. He comment I was beautiful. Okay, this is
Yes.
correct, but instead of saying the word comment, because comment is like it's more formal.
Yes.
Just say he said. He
Yes.
said I was beautiful. Beautiful. You see the difference? It's more friendly. He said I sorry, it was I was beautiful. He said I was beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. So that's so here this is just for using the word comment. So instead of using comment, just use the word said.
Yes.
Okay. So that's for your grammar. And we're done with your pronunciation, and this is your grammar. And anyway, so our time is up.
Yes.
Yes. Again, I didn't notice the time, so it passed too quickly.
Yes.
Okay. So, you used the word was and were very good. I mean, again, your level is an expert. Okay. Yes, because
Yes.
I yes because most people, even I myself, sometimes I mix up was and were, but with your case, you know exactly
Yes.
where or when to use was and were. So
Yes.
that is very impressive. Okay, so
Yes.
because that is a basic part of grammar.
Yes.
So now for your homework, we'll just okay. Let's see, what shall I give you that um to challenge you? Would you like something hard? Okay.
Mm, I want to talk about some topic.
Okay. So okay, instead of writing, maybe we can talk about okay. Okay. We will talk about two famous people. You choose Do you know David Beckham?
Yes, I know. He
Okay.
was very famous.
Yes, okay. So I want you to research about him. Okay,
Yes.
just research. And
Yes.
then on our next meeting, so instead of writing, we will talk about David Beckham because he will
Yes.
also be included on our
Yes.
next
Yes.
um, topic. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so, okay, but I know he's handsome.
Yes.
Yes, and I like Spice. Do you know Spice Girls?
Yes, I know.
Yes,
Victoria
yes, that's
is here.
his,
His
his
wife.
wife.
Yes.
Yes, she's also very pretty. Okay,
Yes.
so okay, now we know something about him. So
Yes.
next meeting we will talk more about David.
Yes.
Okay, so for now, I think we have to say goodbye to each other.
Yes.
Again, thank you, and I enjoyed my time with you.
Yes. Miss you.
Okay, so
Yes.
good luck. So good luck for the following days. Thank you,
Yes.
and
Yes.
good
See you.
night.
Yes. Good night.
Okay, see you.
Yes.